last week, which was projects version 6. So this was a kind of much needed revamp and cleanup of the project system, especially as we're um, helping automate a lot of those incentives. We're moving towards just kind of like simplifying those requirements and making it easier, not just for um, individuals that are new to the community and kind of trying to break down some of those barriers, but we're also trying to make a lot of those incentives smoother and create a whole dashboard around it. So there's some exciting stuff happening there. But yeah, I'm glad that Projects V6 passed. One thing to note is that we are going to be moving towards citizens being the ones that allocate over to projects versus Senate members, but we're going to be rolling that out in phases. So um, for this quarter, we'll continue just with the regular projects V5, where senators are the ones that allocate to projects, but then we're going to be changing it in the coming quarter. So that's it for the announcements. Yeah, I think we can dive right into project updates. So I can kick it off with two projects here. So one of them is Citizens and Teams. So we are considering a rebrand of the Citizens and Teams to the Space Acceleration Network. We really want to make it um, well, the way that it's built, it is totally open. Like all of the uh, data is on chain. It's really not intended to be MoonDAO's network. It's just something that we wanted to build that would help MoonDAO, but also connect a bunch of different communities and make MoonDAO more like a community of communities. So we're considering kind of changing the name of it towards this Space Acceleration Network. We have a few big signups that have come in over the past week. Intuitive Machines is signed up officially, so if you go and check out our network page, you can see them live there, which is really cool. Yeah, and so we're putting the final touches on a lot of the launch announcement stuff and just getting all the materials together. And yeah, we're gonna be go for launch by the end of this week. So that's a lot of exciting stuff happening there. And yeah, I think we're at, I want to say 7 teams, including MoonDAO. Like MoonDAO's executive branch is one of the teams in there as well. And yeah, we're prioritizing citizens that are part of those teams right now, but we'll be opening it up a lot more soon. We've gotten a bunch of applications, and we've just been so kind of um, focused on just getting the launch done that we haven't really gone through a bunch of these applications, but we'll be processing a lot of those soon as well. So yeah, exciting stuff on the horizon there. The other project I'm a part of, MOONEY Distribution, the burn transaction went through, so we burned 14 million MOONEY just last week. Yeah, I'll be putting together a report on some of the other happenings there. And yeah, not too much more to update, but I'm putting together basically a proposal for how we're going to be doing voter rewards going forward, and also a proposal for rewarding past voters. So in the MOONEY distribution proposal, it says that like the specifics of how that will happen will be done in that proposal, and then another proposal will be passed to like actually approve of that plan, so that everyone's on the same page. So yeah, that's it on my end with updates. Thanks guys for listening to my monologue there for a bit. But yeah, just to recap, Space Acceleration Network is coming out soon. Very excited. Projects V6 is another like pretty big update to the DAO. So yeah, lots of really good progress there. I will kick it over to Eiman, who's up here on stage, to go over the second astronaut project. Yeah, take it away.
All right. Well, thank you. We are obviously now post-launch, so some of the things have shifted. For one, we have to figure out how to distribute patches, stickers, things that were space flown to the community. So we're working on that and trying to figure out, the best way to get people who want one to let us know and get their addresses so that we can send that out. So look forward to that in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Beyond that, we've shifted gear. The initial launch, we were working on doing a lot of media. We're still doing some media as it comes in. I did one local live show, and actually, I'm going to do another one on Sunday. Obviously, I think there's been less interest in like the press since the flight is done, but we have about 5 or 6 different podcasts that we have recorded that we are still waiting to be, come online. So we can expect those to come online. I've reached out to local news networks and through one of my contacts at someone at CNN to ask them, if they ever need like a talking head expert for human space flight or space medicine, that they can reach out to me. So trying to continue the media push that way. Beyond that, we're getting invited to some conferences that I'm going to go and talk to. I actually had a MoonDAO patch sewn onto one of my flight suits, not the one that went to space. And Ryan, I need to maybe get another one for my flight jacket. But the thought being that I'll be wearing, the jacket probably at most talks, maybe not the flight suit unless it's schools. So I'm going to speak at New Worlds. There's this STEAM conference coming up in Canada in a week or 2 weeks that they just finally reached out to me about speaking via Zoom. There's something at Ames that's like a challenge competition for kids that I'll be speaking at. So taking those opportunities to speak at conferences when they come up. Beyond that, here locally, I'm going to speak at 4 public schools, actually 5 public schools. So have those on the schedule. So still trying to spread this mission of like space and enthusiasm around space and MoonDAO. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now with those projects, I think. Ryan, do you have anything to add? I don't know if I'm missing anything.
I think you covered pretty much everything. Yeah, we're still getting some coverage that's coming out. I know we got the space.com article coming out soon. Got an update there. We also just published an awesome interview mini documentary piece that was done by 3 Media here in the audience, which was really sweet. Filmed in person there. I'll publish a link here in the ground control chat. You guys should check it out. But yeah, we're gonna keep on keeping on and start drafting up like a no MVP proposal, I think, for next quarter to continue with this coverage.
And there was one other thing. Someone contacted me yesterday. This might be a good opportunity for MoonDAO to be involved too, but there's a weekly meeting for space-related companies that like to promote positive legislation, like, laws passed on the federal level. And so they have a weekly meeting. I saw that there are different, like the Mars Society is part of it. I saw Space for Humanity is part of it. There's probably about like 15 different companies that are part of it. And they, every March, go and actually go knock on doors and talk to Congress people, trying to press the agenda of like, the future of commercial spaceflight. So I'm driving right now, but I will find that website and maybe drop it in the general chat for anyone interested in kind of learning more about it. And you can sign up on the website if you're interested in like attending the weekly meetings. I haven't been to any meetings yet. I'm gonna hopefully go this week or next week as they come online.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, great updates. All right. Anything else? Or should we keep moving forward here? All right. Cool. I guess we'll pass it over to Ryan to talk about New Worlds.
Yeah, not a ton of updates here. Did have a meeting last week with the organizer, so we're still kind of like fleshing some things out. I saw we got the like speaker detail info coming in from them too for Pablo. Also, like Iman mentioned, he'll be speaking there, so we need to finalize some things with that. And we're working on getting funding to New World or to the Earthlight Foundation for our sponsorship. So I've actually got a meeting a little later today with Earthlight again to just chat about those logistics and see if we can get that to them. But yeah, if you're interested and would like to come to New Worlds in the 1st and 2nd of November in Houston, we'd love to meet up. We should have a few people on the ground there, so just keep us posted, and I'll of course being wider once we have some more details there.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean it's coming up soon. It's only about a month away, so yeah, exciting. And then I keep saying this, but I do really hope that Starship lines up around the same time as New Worlds, and we can go out there. I think that'll be really fun.
It did last year.
Right. Yeah.
We were debating it at the time. Should we go? Should we make the 6 hour drive down south? Like, yeah, I think it'll get scrubbed. It didn't. It launched.
Yeah, we
So,
should have flown with Cyan and Richard Garriott.
yeah,
That would have been
epic.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. All right, I guess last but not least, MoonDAO Analytics. We've got Colin and Jaymon on that project, so hand it over to you guys.
Yeah, so Jaymon's finishing up compiling the data for final reports, and he's also working on a chart for V-Mooney holders over time. So that'll be cool. And yeah, I'm just working on pushing, formatting and pushing all the data for final reports to IPFS. So yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, exciting. And I know Jade's also been working on putting some stuff into Tableland, so kind of taking, yeah, it's cool to see all of that come together. Just like a formalization of a lot of our information and data at MoonDAO. Yeah, I'm excited to see the first MVP, or sort of like the first mock-up of the UIs and all that. Cool. All right. Well, we've hit all of the project updates. So now I've got just an open floor. If anyone in the audience wants to jump up on stage, they have anything that they want to share with the community, or something they're working on, something they want to get extra eyeballs on, feel free to jump on stage. Or if anyone in the audience, or sorry, on stage already has anything that they want to share, go for it. Cool. Justin raised their hand, so I'll give him the floor first. Go ahead, Justin. I think your audio might not be working here, Justin. Can't hear you. But I get the feeling I know what Justin is up here on stage for. Justin's doing an event out in DC, and you guys should check it out. I think he's posted in the general chat about it. Maybe we can link the event here. But yeah, sorry, Justin. Seems like your audio isn't working. At least it's not going through for me. Cool. Well, in the meantime, I do want to mention, so with the network that we're building, if you submit an application now, we'll get you in at the lower price point before the prices go up with the public launch. So head over to moondao.com/join and fill out an application. I'll drop the link here in the chat. But yeah, this has been something we were really excited for, the Space Acceleration Network, like I mentioned earlier in the call. So yeah, make sure that you get in there. yeah, it's like, I think, I don't know what ETH prices are at right now, but it's like $30 for like a year. So, you know, not too bad price wise. But then yeah, the prices will go up with the public launch. So just make sure that you get in there sooner rather than later. Yeah. Anyone else have anything they want to share, or also feel free to post something in the chat if you'd like. Cool. Yeah, sorry, Justin. Seems like your audio still isn't working. All right, well, I guess we can close it up. Record town hall time. I think we're at 16 minutes, and yeah, cool. We'll close it up and get back to work. So yeah, make sure you don't miss our launch for the Space Acceleration Network. We've been pretty heads down with that, so yeah, you'll see more on Twitter soon, on Discord, newsletter, etc. We'll be blasting it to everyone. So cool. All right. Thanks everyone. We'll close it up.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
All right. Bye everyone.
Welcome to MoonDAO, a revolutionary governance model and mission-oriented community that's reshaping collaboration in the space industry. Our mission is to create a self-sustaining, self-governing settlement on the moon to act as a launch point into the cosmos. MoonDAO is governed like a nation, with its own economy, constitution, voting system, treasury, elections, and senate, but internet native, and so without the limitations of geography. In 2022, we sent our first member to space, showcasing our model's capacity for real-world impact. Now, we're implementing key solutions for global collaboration in the space industry. We offer a borderless, permissionless platform that enables everyday people to participate in the future of space development and exploration. Be part of our lunar legacy and join the MoonDAO movement today.